to the
second episode of
thescoopsisterss.
Today we have a very special new co-host with us, joining us for the first time on camera. Please welcome Srijita Shaha. So today's topic of discussion is
career
And life.
So, very interesting topic, very interesting question. I would like to start by asking both my co-hosts my first question of the day. What did you want to become when you were younger? Start.
I wanted to become like a lot of things. Like मुझे singer बननी थी. You guys are laughing. Oh my god. And मुझे dancing का शौक था, लेकिन dancing को मैंने पहले भी discuss की थी. Like मुझे dancing का full वाला career का उसे choose नहीं करना था. मुझे part time dancer बननी थी. Like dancing भी करनी थी and मुझे कोई और भी career choose करनी थी. But for some circumstances dancing हुई नहीं मुझसे. एंड उसके बाद मुझे हॉर्लिक्स का एक एड देख के मुझे एस्ट्रोनॉट बननी थी. लेकिन फिर पता चला कि उसमें बहुत पढ़ाई लगती है, तो कैंसिल हो गया. एंड उसके बाद फाइनल वाला मेरा 11th तक भी था कि मुझे टीचर बननी है, एंड मोर स्पेसिफिकली मुझे ज्योग्राफी का टीचर बननी थी.
ये टीचर लग भी रही है आज.
एंड हाँ, मुझे आज किसी ने मैम बोल दिया. तो मुझे ज्योग्राफी का टीचर बननी थी, लेकिन लास्ट मोमेंट में कोविड में मैंने बहुत सारा न्यूज देख ली मैंने. एंड उसके बाद मुझे जर्नलिस्ट बननी है. एंड मैंने ये भी सोच लिया कि अगर स्पोर्ट्स जर्नलिस्ट मैं बन जाऊँ तो थोड़ा बैड कविज के साथ मिल लूंगी.
Okay, Srijita.
Okay, so for me, I am very confused when I choose what career I want to be, like what I want to be. So for me, of course, dancer. I want
She's
to
an
be.
excellent dancer, by the way.
I want to be dancer, good dancer, and profession के लिए dance
को pursue करना.
हाँ वैसे करना. But ठीक है, for some reasons I went for like
Journalism.
academics and journalism. Yeah.
Okay, so my journey with things wanted to become in life has been very similar to Miss Manali's, but except for the fact that मैं किसी हॉर्लिक्स के एड को देख के इंस्पायर नहीं हुई हूँ. मूवीज देख के कभी कभार लगा है कि थोड़ी पुलिस ऑफिसर टाइप बन जाओ, सीबीआई ज्वाइन कर लूँ. बट एनीवेज बहुत सारे करियर ऑप्शंस को हिट एंड ट्रायल देने के बाद फाइनली आई लैंडेड अप हियर इन मीडिया. Let's not get into the technicalities. The last best option that I wanted to become was choosing psychology and becoming a therapist. I'm glad that I did not choose one because I would have made a terrible therapist. But yes, we are here, I think, in media, and I chose media because I wanted to explore. मैं confused थी, मुझे नहीं पता था exactly कि मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. मुझे story telling या creativity पसंद थी, मुझे वो एरिया एक्सप्लोर करना था. बट साइमल्टेनियसली आई वांटेड टू कीप माय ऑप्शंस ओपन, एंड आई आल्सो हैड दिस न्यू फाउंड लव फॉर समथिंग कॉल्ड मार्केटिंग. तो 3 साल का कोर्स में मैंने ऑनेस्टली एक्सप्लोर ही किया है बस. आई वेंट ऑल आउट एंड डिड एवरीथिंग दैट आई कुड टू गेट माय हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस ऑन एवरीथिंग. बट या 3 years down the line I think it was a good decision for me. So I do not regret taking media. But yeah, coming to choosing, I think हम लोगों ने हमारी एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड क्या क्या है, स्टार्टिंग विद श्रीता.
मैं तो
आर्ट्स. नाउ हम लोग एक बहुत ही नॉर्मल इंडियन कंजर्वेटिव फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं, ऑल 3 of us. एंड आई वॉन्ट टू आस्क बोथ ऑफ यू कि कभी ऐसी कोई इंस्टेंसेस रही है तुम्हारी फैमिली में या लाइफ में जहाँ पे ये आर्ट्स, कॉमर्स या साइंस का डिबेट आया हुआ है, स्पेशली आफ्टर क्लास 10th when we were to choose a stream?
Yeah, for first after boards I joined science. Even I started taking tuitions of science like physics, chemistry, biology. Even I prepared for exams, my first class test, and then I decided no, science तो मेरे लिए impossible, no way. Then I shifted to economics. First I thought ki okay, I'm going for a new subject. Then I chose economics. Okay, then media.
You?
मेरा वाला मुझे हमेशा से मुझे आर्ट्स लेनी थी क्योंकि मेरी फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट थी ज्योग्राफी एंड आई यूज्ड टू रीड ज्योग्राफी लाइक होल डे एंड मेरी ज्योग्राफी की एक बहुत अच्छा टीचर भी था एंड ही यूज्ड टू से लाइक तुम्हें खुद बुक पढ़नी है एंड तुम्हें खुद क्वेश्चन बनानी है एंड खुद भी उसे सॉल्व करनी है तो आई यूज्ड टू डू दैट आई यूज्ड टू रीड माय ज्योग्राफी वैकेशन में भी मैं जाके ज्योग्राफी पढ़ती थी and I used to make questions and then used to solve them. I know that sounds very weird, but I used to do that and हाँ उसी लिए मैं ज्योग्राफी चूज भी कर ली थी लेकिन लास्ट मोमेंट पे किसी और के लिए मैं बन गई लास्ट मोमेंट पे मैं मास मीडिया मैंने ले ली तो I think that was a good decision because I was like now I feel like I am made for that field.
Perfect. For me, I think, as I had already mentioned, that I was very close to choosing psychology, but then जब मुझे +2 level पे like subject select करना था, I have always wanted to pursue arts. Now I come from a family where people only have like maximum amount of my brothers, sisters and everything, उनका maximum science है and एक दो commerce से भी शायद निकल जाए, but वो हमेशा एक इंटरनल प्रेशर मेरे पे रहा था कि मेरे सारे भाई बहन साइंस लेके पढ़ रहे हैं या कॉमर्स लेके पढ़ रहे हैं एंड आई डिड नॉट वांट टू बी द ब्लैक शीप ऑफ द फैमिली बाय टेकिंग ह्यूमैनिटीज बट आई न्यू मेरा इंटरेस्ट यहाँ पे लाई करता है एंड आई वेंट अहेड एंड आई कन्विंस्ड माय पेरेंट्स दैट आई वांटेड टू ऑप्ट फॉर humanities for my +2 and I also had like English in my mind. That is the reason why I chose humanities in the first place. I like storytelling, I like writing sometimes. So I wanted to pursue literature, but then again, I did not think that I'm not meant for the Shakespeare novel kind of literature. So yeah, I mean, when it comes to selecting, I think for me, it was not exactly a rebellious decision, but it was a rebellious decision because मेरे फैमिली में सारे साइंस के हैं versus I am from the humanities thing and I think like me there are a lot of people who have this issue जो फैमिली की प्रेशर की वजह से या पीयर प्रेशर की वजह से वो एक पर्सपेक्टिव आ जाता है कि जहाँ पे यू आर बाउंड टू टेक साइंस और यू आर बाउंड टू टेक कॉमर्स फॉर आसपास के लोग जो बोल रहे हैं जो कर रहे हैं या योर पेरेंट्स want you to become something. So what is your opinion on that thing?
It's like trend कि
सबको
pursuing engineering or medical after HS
और law
कि है और law वगैरह तो ठीक है but mainly engineer versus doctor कि
लड़का हुआ तो इंजीनियर लड़की तो डॉक्टर
की बात science then engineering or
MBBS.
Did
you face any pressure from your family in those things?
No, from my parents, they are always very supportive. They are very supportive and they are like, ठीक है, तुम जो चाहो करो, तुमको मैं But from sides of relatives, like maximum the society thinks कि you are a good student, then you are taking science, then okay, you are a good student. You are you are taking arts, so you are a backbenchers, backward students. So this is a very
label लगा दिया जाता है.
So what about you? Did you face any pressure?
I, touchwood, have never had the issue with my parents where I had to like pressure them or convince them into something. My parents were very chill about it. मैंने उनको directly जाके बोला कि I want to do this and they are like okay cool take whatever. तुमको जो पसंद है तुम जो करके तुमको मजा आता है जो तुम पढ़ना चाहती हो तुम वो लेके पढ़ो. So I have not faced as much insecurity, external pressure when it comes to my parents, but yes, there were a few family members of mine who had almost convinced me to take law out of nowhere. I hated civics and political science even in +2 level. मुझे वो law इतना it's too much. And some people like almost borderline manipulated me into taking law. कि why are you not taking law? It's a very up and coming सब्जेक्ट कॉर्पोरेट लॉ की भी बहुत जरूरत होती है, क्या कुछ लैंड रिलेटेड जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स होते हैं उनके लिए भी लॉयर्स की जरूरत होती है, and I was like, I don't want to take it, and I was like, yeah,
I think
whatever,
they
keep
wanted to
your
save
opinion.
money.
And also the very common question कि आर्ट्स लेके क्या होगा,
Exactly.
आर्ट्स लेके क्या होगा,
People
like
think that
no job, no nothing.
तो
You
ये
are just
क्वेश्चन मैंने सिर्फ आज के लिए, मैंने जब जर्नलिज्म मैंने चूज की थी, लाइक मुझे इच्छा थी कि मैं जर्नलिज्म परस्यू करूं, तो तब भी मुझे ये डायरेक्ट वाला क्वेश्चन हुआ था कि जर्नलिज्म और मास कॉम से क्या होगा, कितना ही पैसा कमा
कितना
लोगे,
इससे मीडिया इज द वर्स्ट लाइन,
वर्स्ट
worst industry. Media is the worst industry. And
ये जो है ना, ये मैं मास्टर्स भी कर रही हूँ, एंड इसमें जाकर मुझे पता चला कि मैं सिर्फ अकेली नहीं हूँ, ऐसे बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जिसके घर में ये सब चलता है कि तुम्हें मीडिया नहीं लेना चाहिए। ऐसे बहुत सारे, मैंने अभी मेरे कुछ क्लासमेट्स हैं, मुझे पता चला कि उनको मीडिया पहले से करनी थी, लेकिन उनके फैमिली ने प्रेशर दिया तो उन्होंने ग्रेजुएशन कुछ और सब्जेक्ट्स में कर लिया, एंड अभी जाकर मास्टर्स मीडिया में कर रहे। तो मुझे दोनों एक कई जगह पे ठीक लगे और गलत लगे। मुझे लगा कि हाँ ठीक है, तुम्हें मीडिया इतनी पसंद है तो तुम कर रहे हो, ठीक है फाइन, बट अगर इतनी पसंद है तो तुम्हें पहले फाइट मारनी थी। तुम्हें अपनी पॉइंट को लेकर कुछ स्टैंड भी तो लेना है कि मुझे ये चाहिए, तो यू विल हैव टू प्रूव दैट अगर मैं इस चीज को मांग रही हूँ तो उसकी कोई वजह है, and I will prove myself.
I think a lot of people उनको ऐसा मतलब they don't have a voice of themselves कि फैमिली प्रेशर या पीयर प्रेशर के अंडर वो ऑब्लिगेटेड होके ले तो लेते हैं, बट उसके बाद दे डोंट नो वेयर टू गो विद इट, प्रेशराइज्ड होके they just
they have no other choices or options, like okay, I don't want to take science or I don't want to take commerce.
preconceived notion.
हाँ,
yeah,
कि साइंस लो और जॉब मंगाओ बस।
ये मेरी मम्मी थी हमेशा सपोर्ट करने के लिए। मेरी मम्मी was like
you need these people to back you up in things. अगर
my parents are so supportive, and like
I think it's all three of us, any person who gets the support of parents or one parent, it is a massive thing in our life, क्योंकि बहुत लोगों को वो support मिलती नहीं है. A lot of people don't get that support from their parents or their primary kids. Talking about support, what are your opinions on passion versus profession? Srijita first.
passion तो हमको लगा कि dance is my always first priority. Always my first priority is I want to be dancer, but okay, for some reasons no, it's not, like I think it's not the ideal क्या बोलूं
way to earn money.
है. It's a very struggling, I want to be,
it's a matter of luck also.
Yes,
yeah,
so it's another journey.
I think this is the issue with all sorts of liberal arts, creative arts.
Very many, like art for artists, independent artists, it's filmmakers or painters, writers, any creative field, they need to be prove themselves.
You take a lot of time,
and time, luck, situations, support, they need these, all of these things, and guts. And the most important thing is like the dare to take decision. I want to be an independent artist. This is the most important thing. So yeah, good for you.
In my case, मेरा पैशन और प्रोफेशन कुछ ज्यादा अलग नहीं था, क्योंकि मेरा पैशन हमेशा से ही कैमरा के सामने आना था, एंड अभी प्रोफेशन के हिसाब से आई हैव चूज जर्नलिज्म, आई एम मोर स्पेसिफिकली आई वांट टू बिकम अ स्पोर्ट्स एंकर। तो हाँ, थोड़ा अलग है, क्योंकि इसमें क्या है, you will be given the scripts, what you will have to do, तो कुछ गाइडलाइंस है, तो उसके हिसाब से तुम्हें कैमरे के सामने चलना पड़ेगा। तो हाँ, वो थोड़ा अलग है, एंड बाकी रेस्ट ऑफ द टाइम फॉर पैशन आई डू व्लॉगिंग, एंड राइट नाउ आई एम डूइंग पॉडकास्ट, So these are also all in front of camera. So that's how I'm enjoying the life in front of camera, and I also have a profession in front of camera. And except that, I have passion for cooking. I
She's a
cook.
very good cook.
Also, cooking is a very like
Therapeutic
therapy.
Yeah.
hobby, yes.
मेरा जब भी मूड ऑफ होता है तो कुकिंग फॉर मी, कुकिंग और शॉपिंग. अब शॉपिंग के लिए पैसा लगता है तो हर वक्त होता नहीं.
Okay, I think for me, the thing is that I have a very controversial opinion on this. The issue being here is that what I believe is that problematic, yes, but if you have a passion that is not very like that brings you money, like that is not something that you can monetize on the longer run, it is okay to pursue it only as a passion and not think of it as a profession. Because let's be real, we live in an economy where there are, the prices of things are constantly increasing, our lifestyles are changing, the tastes and preferences of human beings are changing. Every day you want to try something new. These quick commerce websites like Blinkit, Zomato, these have all made our entire living so easy. So you need that money to spend that money, and if you don't have a job, whichever job be it, if it does not bring you enough money, I don't think so for the longer perspective you yourself will be happy or content with your profession or professional life, and in turn it will bring you a lot of mental fatigue in return. So if you have a passion that you want to continue as a passion, it is probably the best decision that you or any human being will make. But if you continue something which is a passion but you want to do it as a profession, which I don't do with the things that I am passionate about or my hobbies in general, I don't want to put so much pressure on my passion ताकि वो perfection का एक डर रह जाए कि I always have to be better at this, because I'm not doing that thing because I want to improve in it. I'm doing that thing because it brings me joy, or that it gives me the happiness of simply doing that task. So I am passionate about, like she said, she's passionate about dancing. If I were to say I'm passionate about dancing, I will dance because I like dancing, not because I want to become a dancer. My motive is different in that case. But yes, I have a lot of passions that I have abandoned because of the professional life that I want to become, and my passions have taken a backseat. But in that case, I do not honestly regret it, because I feel like where I am heading towards in my professional life, it's not a downward curve. So both the things, in my opinion, are balanced in a way. When I want to pursue my passion, I'll go back to that, I will reconnect with that thing, and I'll keep it away for the time being. But then again, if you end up doing a job that you are not interested in, or something that you do not like doing on an everyday basis, I don't think so any human being can possibly get to work every morning, do something that you do not like, and want to still live another day in that job. So if you don't love your work, that's fine, but if you hate it, the survival is going to be very hard. So at least you have to have a very, very equal, balanced relationship with your job and your passion, obviously. So you do a job because you need money, and you follow your passion because you like it.
And it's like a fresh air.
Yeah.
थॉट है ना ये बच्चों को पहले से, बच्चों को कि हाँ बच्चे ही होते हैं. अगर तभी हम जब क्लास 10 में थे तो तभी हमें लगता था कि हम बहुत बड़े हो गए हैं, लेकिन एक्चुअली में वो बच्चे ही होते हैं. इस उम्र में आके हमें पता चल रहा है. तो हाँ, करियर जो होता है तुम्हारा क्लास 10 से स्टार्ट होता है. क्लास 10, एक्चुअली क्लास 10 का जो सिलेबस है वो मेरा आईसीएसई बोर्ड था, हम लोगों का 9 से ही होता था. मुझे सीबीएसई वालों का या फिर स्टेट बोर्ड वालों का पता नहीं, एक 2 साल मिला के एक सिलेबस होता है कि नहीं. तो हाँ ठीक है, 9-10 से करियर स्टार्ट होता है. तो हाँ, तुम्हारा वो परसेंटेज मैटर करता है. ये अगर कोई बोल दे कि one piece of paper can't decide your future,
it is wrong.
It is very wrong.
Very wrong.
Not everyone here is Bill Gates, बेटा. सभी कॉलेज छोड़ दे, सभी स्कूल छोड़ दे, सभी जाके बिलियनियर बन जाए, ये सब सपने मत देखा करो. थोड़ा रियलिटी में भी जिया करो. एंड हाँ, तो उस वक्त पढ़ाई करना इम्पोर्टेंट है. एंड 10th के बाद मजे ही मजे नहीं होता है. एटलीस्ट तुम्हें 12th तक तो ठीक ठाक पढ़ना है, एंड उसके बाद मजे भी है, पढ़ाई भी करनी है. ऐसा नहीं है कि फुल्ली मजे है, तो अगर फुल्ली मजे है तो सजा भी मिलेगा उसके बाद. लेकिन नहीं, ये बच्चों को ठीक ठाक उन्हें ये समझना है कि पढ़ाई कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है, और मुझसे कितना मैं अगर मजा करूँ, कितना अगर टाइम पास करूँ, तो उसके बाद भी मैं कैसे पढ़ाई को बैलेंस करूंगी, ये सिर्फ वो बच्चा जानेगा। उसका माँ बाप, दोस्त, भाई बहन, ये कोई नहीं बता सकता कि
हाउ टू मैनेज।
हाँ, हाउ टू मैनेज, एक एक का अलग अलग कैपेसिटी है। ऐसा हो ही सकता है कि तुम 10 घंटे खेलो कूदो, उसके बाद भी 1 घंटे में तुम सिलेबस कंप्लीट कर दो। मेरा शायद वो नहीं है, मुझे 6 घंटे लगेंगे, तो मुझे उसके हिसाब से मेरा खेलने के टाइम, जो बाकी का जो काम है उसके हिसाब से मुझे टाइम मैनेज करनी है। तो ये सब वो स्टूडेंट को समझना है। एंड कॉलेज में आओ तो हाँ, मजे भी करो, क्योंकि कॉलेज लाइफ
फेस्ट भी करो,
फेस्ट भी करो, सब कुछ अटेंड करो, क्योंकि ये उम्र बार बार
एवरीथिंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट इन योर लाइफ, एवरीथिंग।
और तुम अपने बच्चों को बताओगे भी क्या, मैंने सिर्फ पढ़ाई की है। फिर तो वो बच्चा तुम्हें बताएगा कि मुझे नहीं पढ़नी है, मुझे सिर्फ एंजॉय
बोरिंग नहीं बनना है तुम्हारी तरह।
एग्जाम्पल ऐसे सेट करो कि हाँ, पढ़ाई भी करो, एंजॉय भी करो, एंड सब कुछ बैलेंस करो।
पढ़ना इम्पोर्टेंट है, बट पढ़ो इसलिए क्योंकि तुमको जानना है, नॉट बिकॉज तुमको मार्क्स चाहिए, क्योंकि मार्क्स तो एंड ऑफ द डे मिल ही जाता है, बट अगर कुछ जानने को नहीं मिला, अगर कुछ नया सीखने को नहीं मिला, तो क्या फायदा पढ़ाई का। और अगर वो इंक्विजिटिवनेस नहीं आएगी ना, पढ़ाई का मजा नहीं आएगा। इट्स एक्चुअली अ वेरी like I like studying, I like knowing different things, I like understanding new concepts that I'm not aware of, but yeah, marks at the same time are very important, क्योंकि हम एक इतनी competitive एक age में जी रहे हैं जहाँ पे marks are a primary requirement for many things. You go for an entry level job or you go for a higher education, people are looking for good marks. They will scout you on the basis of something. Either you have to have like a very exceptional extracurricular background, or you have to have like a very good spotless academic life, and star are the people who know how to balance both of it. You have good extracurriculars and you have good marks, so you need a certain level of marks to even get like a basic bare minimum paying job. But yeah, studying is important, and so is learning.
Marks is important, साथ में
practical
knowledge,
experiential learning is also very important, because unless and until you try things for yourself and see it first hand, सिर्फ theory पढ़ने का कोई मजा नहीं. It's like learning science through video lectures. No use.
ऐसा ना हो कि सेमेस्टर में तुम सब लिख लो और बाहर आके ही भूल जाओ।
That's me, by the way.
That's ours.
नहीं, मतलब मैं ये नहीं बता रहा कि एक एक क्वेश्चन याद रखो, लेकिन अगर इंटरव्यू में कुछ पूछा जाए,
her point is be rancho, don't be chatur.
अगर चतुर के तरह तुम्हारे पास दिमाग है एक्सेप्शनल कि तुम सब याद रखो, तो ठीक है।
इतना कौन रट सकता है भाई, इतना कौन रट सकता है। कोटा फैक्ट्री देखो गाइस, मेहनत करो, वैभव पांडे बनो।
So like, what are your views on distraction? Distraction in career
Nowadays, distraction is a very like common thing, especially scrolling reels.
Very
the most
तू कैसे
nowadays.
distract हुई?
Scrolling reels, Instagram models, influencers. Ki
I think
okay,
she picked out a very good point. हमारी attention span उधर shift हो गई.
After scrolling 100 reels, so I want to be an influencer
and earn lakhs of money for a video.
Like for views, reach, trending reels and all. This is nowadays the most
distracting
is social media. Or friends group chat. But after reading 10 minutes before exam, so now go to some status or Insta story, WhatsApp status, group chats.
थोड़ा ग्रुप में बात कर लेते, फिर पढ़ाई
5 मिनट देख 5 मिनट के बाद मम्मी बोलती है ना बचपन में कि ये फोन ही सारी सारी प्रॉब्लम की जड़ है. सच बोलती है, distraction. My perspective is that majority of the distraction happens from your circle, like आसपास the people that you hang out with, they are your major biggest red flags, biggest distractions that you can have, that can, you know, sway you away from your path when it comes to your career. Your circle is what makes you or breaks you. So the kind of people that you hang out with, I feel like that is what really determines who you become eventually a few years down the lane. So if you hang out with a good set of people who are ambitious, who have dreams of their own, who want to be something in their life, who have that fighting attitude, I won't give up attitude, that whatever it is, आज अगर खराब भी चल रहा है मेरा दिन, तो कल ठीक हो जाएगा. And you need these kind of people to support you also. When you are going through a bad phase in your life, you need these kind of people to surround you, to back you up, ताकि तुम demotivated ना feel करो. Simultaneously, if you hang out with a set of people who are constantly all the time partying, doing drugs, alcohol, you know, like getting in casual relationships or wasting their time on Tinder and Bumble, that is the kind of mentality or mindset you will surround
एक साल
yourself
बाद
with.
तुम भी वैसे ही बन जाओगे.
Yeah, you become like that, and this is a very subconscious thing that you automatically become submissive to. तुमको उतना ज़्यादा कुछ sense भी नहीं होता कि क्या, what is right, what is wrong. You just see people around you behaving that way, doing things like that. You start thinking that that is what is normal, but you won't realize that that is not right for you. That may or may not be like the best decision you make right now, but then definitely 10 years down the lane, when people your age will be much ahead in your life, in their lives, and you will feel like a loser, that is the moment you will feel like kash tab, you know, kuch kar liya hota. But it does not matter if you are like, if your career has to be academic centric. It could be anything, you know. You could be a artist, you could be a whatever actor, you could be a singer, anything. It could be anything, whatever it is. Having a passion and moving towards it, whatever it is, whether you want to pursue it as a profession or not, having a goal in your mind in this young generation is very important, because distraction is literally everywhere. You pick up one stuff and then that ruins your entire day. So yeah, distraction is everywhere. I mean, there's so much echo chambers around us. You can't filter out कि कौन सा हमारे लिए right decision है, कौन सा information अच्छा
Even
है,
not
कौन
only
सा
friends, but also like
Social-
teachers, parents, even relatives
very.
can destroy your life, or more like motivations.
ये मेरे लिए तो मेरे दिमाग में सिर्फ एक ही डिस्ट्रैक्शन होती है. नहीं, ये डिस्ट्रैक्शन दिस इज नॉर्मल. अगर ये सिर्फ ये डिस्ट्रैक्शन अगर लिमिट में हो तो तब ठीक है. एंड आप लोग समझ सकते हो मैं कौन सी डिस्ट्रैक्शन की बात कर रही हूँ. तुझे समझ में आ रहा है?
Feelings, emotions,
प्यार,
infatuations.
नहीं, दिस इज हार्मोनल. अगर ना हो देन दैट्स अ मैटर ऑफ थॉट. सो ये डिस्ट्रैक्शन होनी भी चाहिए. ये उम्र के साथ साथ होती है. इट्स नेचुरल, इट्स हार्मोनल. सो लेकिन लिमिट में रहना चाहिए.
At the end of the day, हर चीज हद में होनी चाहिए.
हाँ, ऐसा ना हो कि मतलब तुम ऐसे ही प्यार में तुम बह गए कि उसी पानी में तुम्हारा 24 घंटे बस इसी में रो लो. तुम की टेक्स्ट बैक क्यों नहीं किया, एंड उसके हिसाब से 4-5 दिन में तुम ऐसे ही रो लो और अगली सुबह तुम्हें एग्जाम देनी है. ऐसा ना हो. मतलब रो लिया भी करो, मतलब 1 घंटा निकाल लो, रो लो, फिर पढ़ लो. उसमें क्या है? फिर पढ़ने के बाद अगर सिलेबस खत्म हो जाए फिर रो. तो प्यार इज इम्पोर्टेंट. मतलब जिंदगी में कभी ना कभी तो प्यार होना भी चाहिए. एंड उसके लिए
करियर
लाइफ एंड उसके लिए करियर इम्पोर्टेंट है. क्योंकि अगर उसी प्यार को अगर तुम्हें हर साल 40
Okay, I'll stop you guys there. Career versus love. What is your opinion on it? Controversial. Go.
Career versus
love. Which one would you choose?
Career with love.
Love that supports my career.
I desperately wanted two versions, because people always pick out one, and majority of the extremely rational people would say I would pick career over love, or some people would say I love and I will give up my career for love. So why can't it be both, you know?
प्यार वही है जिसमें तुम एक दूसरे को करियर को बहुत सपोर्ट करो. वो भी मेरे करियर को सपोर्ट करे, मैं भी उसके करियर को सपोर्ट करूं. वो इम्पोर्टेंट है. ऐसा
At the end of the day, you grow together.
Yes.
जो भी है, जैसा भी
वेरी
है.
इम्पोर्टेंट. एंड एक दूसरे को, मतलब मैं एक ही तो सिर्फ गिफ्ट नहीं ले सकती ना, उसे भी तो मुझे गिफ्ट करनी है. तो उसके लिए 14 फरवरी को जब वैलेंटाइंस डे आए ना, तो उसके लिए पैसा होना जरूरी है,
हाँ,
एंड उस पैसे के लिए कमाना जरूरी है,
कमाने
उस
के लिए
कमाने के
मेहनत करना जरूरी है,
पढ़ाई
मैं-
करना जरूरी है। तो बच्चों
पढ़ने
अभी तो
बैठ जाओ,
प्री टेस्ट का वक्त है ना,
पढ़ने बैठ जाओ चलो।
बैठ जाओ पढ़ने। बोर्ड आने में ज्यादा दिन नहीं है। हम लोग भी ऐसे ही सोचते कि बहुत टाइम है, उसके
नहीं
बाद
है।
आ गया था।
लाइफ 10th तक एक स्पीड पे चलती, फिर 10th के बाद यू लाइक
हाँ।
इतनी फास्ट टाइम एकदम चली जाती है. इट वाज लाइक 2 months back I was in school. I'm already a graduate. All three of us, we are already graduates from our UG. Both of them are already pursuing their masters. So life moves at a pace faster than we can see or expect. And ये जो रफ्तार है ना लाइफ की, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि ये तुमको उड़ना सिखाती है, गिरना सिखाती है, दौड़ना भी सिखाती है.
We are all wise students.
Yes, core. But okay, I think I would like to ask you guys, do you guys think having a profession, any kind of profession, brings you mental fatigue or depression in a way? Manali?
Not exactly, because mental depression कभी आता है कि अगर तुम्हें सपोर्ट ठीक से ना मिला हो या फिर अपॉर्चुनिटीज ना मिली हो। लेकिन अगर अपॉर्चुनिटीज ना मिलने के बाद भी अगर वो परफेक्ट सपोर्ट रहा ना तुम्हारी जिंदगी में, तो डिप्रेशन वैसे नहीं आती है। पीपल अराउंड यू, देयर सपोर्ट मैटर्स अ लॉट, like lot. Like she said, it will break you or it will make you.
For me, if you feel low or you feel depressed, then you have to understand yourself ki what you want, and it's not possible every time you feel similar. Like you feel low, today is not my day, and it's okay to cry, it's okay to understand yourself, to make a conversation yourself with yourself. So okay, then okay, so
That's cute.
I think when you talk about things like career or as a person, as an individual, I think सबके internal कुछ biases होते हैं कि I want to see myself in that place or position, and if I am not getting it, and some people around you are like suddenly moving way too fast in their lives and you feel like you are stuck, your life has become stagnant. It could be in anything. You see people getting better colleges than you see people getting better jobs than you see people earning more than you see I don't know, like better opportunities in general, all sorts of competitions and internal comparisons that come up. वहां से एक very natural human mind का I think resort होगा to feel exhausted, to feel fatigued, to feel low, and if it gets serious enough, you might, be in clinical depression as well. It's a serious thing, but I feel like it's very normal considering the generation that we are in. Now, when you talk about things like mental health, these issues are more serious than we think they are. You don't know what a person is going through just by looking at their face. She could be depressed today and still be smiling in front of me. Some person might be suicidal and still make a joke about themselves. So you don't know what a person is going through. When you yourself, as she already mentioned, that when you are going through a tough phase in your life, it is important to acknowledge yourself. It is important to understand your situation and the ground that you are coming from, and then simultaneously feel that you are, whatever you're going through, you are not the only person that you are going through. Maybe some people around you in your close knit circle are going through same things. If they are not, you should be, stable enough to understand, or if you are lucky enough that you know that if I fall, these are the people that I can fall back on. अगर मैं गिरूंगी तो हाथ बढ़ाने कोई तो आएगा. अगर कोई नहीं आए, if you feel that nobody is there for you, or if you actually do not have people who come for you, I think you are a fighter, my friend. Just pat your own back and get up and
you
walk
have
again.
yourself.
You have yourself at the end of the day. If you think there is nobody with you in this entire world, go stand in front of the mirror and see that there are two people standing there, not one. Feeling low about yourself, about your life, about the way you are, especially when it comes to your dreams, your ambitions, it's a very tough phase. But your people yourself and faith in God. Very important. You have to believe God's plan. It's always bigger than yours. There's I don't remember the exact quote, but there's this line from this book called 40 Rules of Love, that God is a meticulous clockmaker, and everything in this world happens by his own will. Nothing that is meant for you will pass you. Nothing that is not meant for you, no matter how much you want it to stay, will stay with you. So if you think you are going through a tough phase in your life and you think this is the end of the world, maybe it is not. So you just have to have a little hope, a little faith in yourself, and give yourself that little push that go fighter, go champ. You had a bad day. It's just a bad day. It's not a bad life.
Yeah, you shouldn't lose hope. I was 18 years old. 18 years of my life just passed, and then I got these good friends. So yeah, and for them I'd really like to say, like, for every achievement, and for every casual thing also, my friends and my mom clapped so hard that I didn't notice who didn't. So yeah, but you should definitely find some good friends around you.
Yes. Also, people say that female friendships are very toxic. Female friends are very
Actually, it's different luck. Like,
Actually,
we are very lucky to have
ourselves. Like,
touch wood. It's very important to find your people, the people that you vibe with, the people that are meant for you. It's important to find your tribe, because unless and until you do, you won't know what is meant for you and what is not. Be high maintenance. Be very high maintenance. You only attract the best people for yourself.
So we are running out of time. So why don't we share one piece of advice or some last few words with our viewers
on our career and everything that we have learned in this 21 years of our life. Start.
So, think positive, be positive, and okay, it's okay to
be okay.
Be okay.
For me, I think I would say, and this is something that I have learned the hard way, is that fail as much as you can, fail as early as you can, fail 1,000 times if you need to, because after those 1,000 failures, if you win once, you will know that that win is worth it. So unless and until you have failed, like completely crashed down, crumbled in the store out of misery, you won't know what the taste of success looks like. And if you don't fail, you will not know what is meant for you and what is not. Anything that is broken, anything that is not meant for you has to pass you, but you have to go through that phase, no matter how hard it is for you to go through it. You still need to get through it to finally achieve the stage, the place where you finally deserve what you desire.
I'd like to say that don't lose hope on yourself, no matter how worse the situation is, because अगर तुम अपने आप में उम्मीद खो बैठोगे तो उसके बाद किसी का भी कोई भी सपोर्ट काम में नहीं आएगा. So it is always you need to who need to maintain the hope on yourself, who need to maintain the hard work. हाँ, तुम्हें काम करना है. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि तुम सिर्फ अपने आप में भरोसा करके बैठ जाओ, भगवान पे भरोसा करके बैठ जाओ. काम तो तुम्हें करना है ना. इट्स लाइक तुम्हें अपना सीवी बनवानी है और उसके बाद तुम्हें जाके कंपनी को देना है. उसके बाद कंपनी डिसाइड करेगा कि क्या करना है, तुम्हें लेना है या फिर नहीं लेना है. लेकिन काम तो तुम्हें खुद ही करना है ना.
एफर्ट तुमको अपना खुद देना पड़ेगा. फिर बाकी का जो जितना तुम्हारे हाथ में है वो तुम करो, जितना तुम्हारे हाथ के बाहर है उसके बारे में मत सोचो, क्योंकि वो तुम्हारे हाथ में सिंपली नहीं है. तो सोच के क्या फायदा.
एंड इस उम्र में किसी का भी कोई भी वो बात नहीं सुनना है कि पढ़ाई नहीं करना है तभी भी चल जाएगा. ये इस उम्र में नहीं सुनना है. चुपचाप जाके पढ़ाई करो एंड उसके बाद सिलेबस कंप्लीट हो जाए, या फिर तुम्हें अपने आप सोच लेना कि मैं अभी मस्ती करके बाद में सिलेबस कंप्लीट कर लूंगी. अगर इतना एबिलिटी तुम्हें है तो वो करो, लेकिन पढ़ाई को छोड़ के कुछ भी करो. पढ़ाई इज इम्पोर्टेंट, करियर इज इम्पोर्टेंट, अगर करियर ठीक से बना लोगे इस उम्र में तो तभी जाके फ्यूचर में अपने बच्चों के सामने ठीक ठाक खड़े रह सकोगे
और उनको बोल पाओगे कि मैंने पढ़ाई की थी,
है।
तुम क्यों नहीं कर रहे। आर्ग्यूमेंट्स में भी सेव हो जाओगे।
हाँ यार, ये तो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स हार जाओगे यार, कैसा लगेगा उस वक्त।
नहीं, when you are young it's very important to sort your priorities, one of it being your career first thing, then comes everything else in your life. So
Yeah.
make sure you prioritize yourself and your career first.
And your mental health also.
Yeah.
Very important.
Very important.
Very important. Listen to what Ma'am Srijita says, or she will scold you.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was a very fun, amazing, chill conversation that we had.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. I think we are running out of time and we are already late. So we would like to end this episode here. Please let us know in the comments below how you liked the episode. If there is something specific you guys want us to talk on, and
don't forget to like, comment, share and
subscribe
to the Scoop Sisters. Till then, take care of yourselves, stay happy, stay blessed, study, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Today's topic for the video is career
and life. Why are you laughing?